Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmy if you are new here. It's so good to have you here. Today we are watching Daredevil, Season 1, Episode 9, Speak of the Devil. Last episode, Episode 8, absolutely blew my mind. I mean, right from the get-go, I was very excited to see what all happened in Fisk's past, but I was not prepared for that level of just intensity. I mentioned this in that video, but I sort of said that if I haven't been prepped by watching the series You, that would have been a lot more shocking to see. It was still shocking, but at least I could like pull myself out of it and be like, oh, this is like another TV show I watched, which made it feel a little bit more comforting to me that it was familiar, at least, because that was such a crazy story of how Fisk ended up killing his own father. And I think my favorite part of that episode was the correlation between his favorite painting that he bought from Vanessa and the wall that his father made him look at and that he looked at after that traumatic event. I thought that was super powerful. I really appreciated being able to get his backstory. I think that's really special about this series, is kind of getting tidbits of backstory throughout this first season. I feel like since we just had that episode, this episode may be more about what's happening now, and especially the fact that Fisk has gone in the public eye. He said his name, he said he's here to help Hell's Kitchen, and how are we going to help the fact that Matt is viewed as the villain right now? So I feel like maybe this episode may address that, because that's been kind of happening for a few episodes now. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. If you aren't already subscribed, I would really appreciate that. Of course, a thumbs up is appreciated as well. Also on my Patreon, I'm 4 weeks ahead, so if you're interested in early access and timer reactions, you can check out the link for that in the description below. All right, let's go. I'm sorry. Since when are we fighting a ninja? Also, this looks like the place where Fisk talked to that one cop. Maybe it just looks similar. Oh, God. What is happening? Sheesh. That was a real close one. Alright. Just no explanation yet of who that was. That's fine. Is he... Oh, I thought so. He's meeting the priest. Or whatever he's called.
I'll be inside. You want to take confession?
That's kind of funny. How, like, confession is supposed to be anonymous, but he's like, well, just let me know when you're ready.
I was wondering if I could take you up on that latte.
Yay! Little coffee date with the father, which I think is a priest.
Seal of confession still applies, even over lattes.
Oh, well, that's nice.
About.
I feel like it's more personal that they get to talk face to face.
As a concept?
No. Do you believe he exists?
The devil? Is he feeling guilt, like he could be the devil? Or Fisk?
But the devil was inconsequential. Minor figure in the grand scheme.
That's interesting.
Yeah. In my defense...
Yeah, I feel like Catholics are usually very concerned about the devil.
Medieval theologians reinterpreted those passages to be about a single, monstrous enemy.
Oh.
And in my...
So you're saying there's many in different perspectives, maybe?
Just asked for the chance to say goodbye to his family. By the time he was done, even the soldiers didn't want to kill him.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Then he dragged them out in front of his village and hacked them to pieces.
What? That's
Along with
not
his
how I
entire
thought the story would go. That's interesting. How could he still do that?
I believe he walks among us, taking many forms.
Yep, exactly. I see what you're putting down there, Father.
Stopped him from ever hurting anyone again.
Stop them how?
By killing him? Is that what Matt's thinking?
3 hanky stories about a poor little fat kid from Hell's Kitchen. Abandoned by his father when he was 12. Mother died a year later.
Oof.
Now look at him.
Abandoned? Oh, I also didn't know that his mother died. I know that she sent him to live with relatives.
Get yourself hurt.
That's what I keep telling you.
Oh,
I'll listen to
hello.
you.
Ben, you're a
Ben is meeting Matt as Matt.
It's Murdoch.
Matt.
My partner thinks we should be pursuing this through the
I
legal
wonder
system.
if Ben's gonna be able to figure it out. I mean, obviously it seems so different, the masked man versus Matt. But maybe he could be like, you sound and look familiar.
Terrorist cop killer.
Says he was framed.
Yeah, I could say I'm Captain America, but it doesn't put wings on my head.
What did he want?
We love Marvel references. Sometimes I forget that this is like in the same Marvel universe.
Bottom of the river. Either way.
He just shrugged.
I love how Foggy has to like communicate that stuff, or at least he thinks he does.
I'll take the double of Hell's Kitchen over Fisk any day. Plus, he kicks ass. No, you should have seen the way that he was flipping around in the room.
That's funny. Wait, did Ben see Matt make that face? Because he looked in that direction, but I don't know if that was like intentional.
So the PAC is actively making donations, and Senator Cherry's office.
This is
asked for
the
me.
place where Fisk had that meeting with Hoffman. So I wonder how we end up here, fighting a ninja.
He doesn't care for the accommodations.
See, this is interesting that
Words again.
Wesley is still translating, even though he knows he's helping Fisk keep up the act that Fisk doesn't know Japanese.
This one,
I don't recall guaranteeing a specific block.
What is this block for? What does he do, actually? I don't really even know. I don't think we've seen too much of what the Japanese do.
after the setback at the docks, I can afford no further
Oh,
disruptions.
so does he deal with weapons, including that kid that was the black sky?
Specialist, perhaps, from your organization.
A
I
ninja,
know with
perhaps?
such skill.
Very interesting.
But emotion can turn the most circumspect of men careless.
So are they gonna try to get close to him? Or maybe, I mean, they obviously bait him somehow that Matt walked into that room where they just were.
That island he's on, no extradition agreement.
It's another dead end.
That's so frustrating how well they cover their tracks.
Donde está la biblioteca?
You just asked her where the library is.
He absolutely did. It's like that song from Community. I've never watched Community, but I do know that song from it.
Do you think she can change their minds? Enough of them, maybe, to make a difference.
I mean, Elena's a
think.
godsend.
This my home.
Hopefully she can. Bye, Elena. We love you.
You shouldn't have done that.
We will protect you always.
He is standing on City Hall with his cronies like he has already won.
You know he can't see that.
Oh, I didn't even realize what just happened. She held up the picture of the newspaper and Foggy said, you know, he can't see that. So easy to forget.
Mariana says she works at Scene Contempo Gallery.
Maybe it's time I invested in some art.
Ooh. Matt's gonna go meet Vanessa. That's interesting. It's also kind of funny to see a blind man walking into an art exhibit that has just visual art. Wow. So Fisk put up all these guys? I guess so.
You're probably wondering what a man who can't see is doing in an art gallery.
I didn't want to be forward.
Yeah, that is kind of ironic.
There's something very intimate in experiencing art through someone else's eyes.
That's true. This will be interesting how she describes art to him, or helps him.
Art should speak to you, move you. This one, for example.
You know, I like Vanessa. It's too bad she got involved with Fisk.
Tell me, do you have a man in your life?
Matthew, are you hitting on me?
What is he like? What does he respond to? If I could get inside the head of the man who the heart
Matt,
is
you're
such a
being
charming...
very sneaky, but I'm scared.
You could always ask him yourself.
What, like he's here? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna puke. I'm so... Who would have thought he is coming here now? I did not expect that.
I was nearby.
Not at all. We were just talking about you.
He feels
see.
enraged. He's like, if only I could just take you down right here, right now.
Well, that's simple. Buy whatever the lady tells you.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's not very helpful.
Seeing Hell's Kitchen to its fullest potential is very important to
I
me.
mean, it's kind of funny because Matt feels the same way. Exactly. But we have different ideas on how to get there, that's for sure.
Need to consider the cost. Mr. Fisk.
Uh-oh. That's a little suspicious. I think he knows that he was there for an ulterior motive. He probably is going to immediately ask Vanessa, what was he asking you, you know?
I went to visit someone close to the devil.
Okay. So yeah, he thinks that Fisk is the devil, which makes sense, but I was just wondering if he was feeling guilty about his actions and what defines a devil.
I know my soul is damned if I take his life. But if I stand idle,
He probably thinks like just him, his soul being damned, is a good price to pay for the entire city being improved.
Are you struggling with the fact that you don't want to kill this man, but have to? Or that you don't have to kill him,
But you want
but
to?
want to?
Ooh. Such a good line.
When the righteous succumb to sin, it is as harmful as if the public well were poisoned.
That's interesting.
An act of taking a life will spread to friends, neighbors.
Yeah, that's a very interesting thought.
I think maybe you went looking for a reason not to.
Oh, that's interesting too. Hard to say.
How did it go with that, Vanessa woman?
Oh, didn't get what I needed.
You're not going to mention that you actually met Fisk?
Yeah, not so much.
I reached out to Ben, and his sources say that they're off the map.
Just like Hoffman and Tully.
Where do these people keep going? Are they going to that one island that Tully's at?
It's just like the one I drew on the napkin that you, couldn't see back when.
Aww, that's sweet.
I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes. A lot of the time. But we are. With the power of the law.
Okay.
Maybe Matt is really considering like, okay, yeah, I need to keep making a difference this way and maybe stop doing it the other way.
Sorry, what?
I'm scared. Is it Fisk? I'm scared. What's going on? No. Oh no.
It's her.
God, I had that feeling in the back of my head something bad is gonna happen
How
to
did it
Elena
happen?
because we all love her. Oh, that's so sad.
Multiple stab wounds. The
Oh,
ambulance got
poor
there quickly.
Elena. That is so awful. So that's what Fisk said. They need to get to him emotionally. But does that mean that Fisk knows that Matt is Daredevil? Because they needed to get to him emotionally. That's interesting.
It is an honor to claim your life.
Well, you won't. So there. I know there's more seasons of the show. Can you just slow down? We have sticks and you have sharp things. That's just not very fair. God, this is brutal though. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
As they feared for their safety.
I thought it was bullshit.
Well, it is.
Maybe it was.
And what you don't know is that this is related to something.
Fisk had something to do with this.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, the name of the episode.
Her passing is a symptom of a larger disease, infecting all of us. Disease of fear.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Fear of a masked
I
psychopath.
need to make arrangements.
Shouldn't let people like that take our city from us.
You mean you? Like, hello?
Afraid of stepping out of the shadows. Afraid of standing up for people like Mrs. Cardenas.
So was that him tempting the masked man? That's like supposed to rile him up, isn't it?
Jesus, he almost sounds like he means it.
I think he does.
Yeah,
He's
he
calling the man
does
in the
mean
mask.
it. They're all just skewed on how to accomplish the things that they want.
Well, then let's pray the mask gets his hands on him. Knocks his goddamn head off.
Karen, you should not be saying that because he will.
Tell Foggy I'll see him in the morning.
Is this when he makes his way out to that ninja?
Fisk will get what he deserves. You have to believe that.
I do.
He believes that, but he also believes that someone has to make it happen. It's hard to not have things like that in your control. Oh, that's what's in there? I thought it was his masked man outfit. Ah, it is. Just underneath. That's smart. It's very interesting how much religion is playing a part in this episode. What are we doing exactly? Are we just trying to figure out where to go? Oh, is this the junkie that did it? That's Elena's purse. Sad. Nothing to sober you up like that.
No, they found me. They took me to a warehouse on the water. Pier 81. I didn't want to do it, man.
So that's how we go there.
To Sergeant Brett Mahoney at the 15th Precinct. If you don't, I'll find you. And next time, I'm not gonna stop.
Good. Good plan. Because that's justice. We don't need to kill him. Man, if anyone sees him do that, they will then know that he's blind, which makes me nervous.
But I am the one you have found.
Wait, Nobu? Nobu's the fighter? Himself? I didn't recognize him because he was also wearing like a hood and a mask.
With the boy.
As were you. With the old fool.
That's interesting. How he's like his best warrior.
But you did not know I was here.
No.
Yeah, that's interesting,
You
isn't
slowed
it?
your heart.
Whoa.
Yet you're still a warrior. Deserving of a warrior's death.
Thanks, I guess.
You would be wise to return the courtesy.
You'll have to earn it.
Valid. But I think he is gonna earn it very fast. I mean, Nobu F's us up, as we have seen. There was a hook on him.
Foggy, I've had enough, and you have had...
Once again, Karen and Foggy drinking a lot
wait,
together.
Karen.
But I think last time it was a celebration.
You speak Spanish? What's a good toast for the people that should still...
That makes me really sad. I mean, it's really awful that they were all Elena had. Like, that's really sad.
The only thing you can. You make them pay.
Dang, Karen. Okay. Ugh, that is gnarly. Way too gnarly. Is that gasoline? That could be very dangerous. Highly flammable. Nobu is insane. No. I did say it was flammable. I didn't know that would happen. Oh my god, and the way that he was still fighting when he was on fire, are you kidding me? Okay, that's crazy.
Nobu
Fisk?
is becoming an issue.
Hello? Great. It's like when you beat a boss in a video game and then you find out there's a second phase.
Not yet. To be honest, took longer than I
Wesley's
expected.
holding a gun. Are they planning on just shooting him?
Mind, it won't quiet. But it's a character flaw, I suppose.
Sometimes Fisk is funny. Like, I don't think that was supposed to be funny, but I found it funny.
Weakness for children and women. I assume that would extend to the elderly.
Okay, so he didn't know that that's Matt. He just chose Elena because of the situation. Dang! Fisk kind of wants to get in the game, I guess. That's not really fair, though, because we're suffering more from Nobu than Fisk. We could take Fisk any day, but we literally had a hook inside of us, don't you forget? I'm mostly scared that Fisk is going to unmask him. This is also kind of terrifying. How can we possibly get out? Ew!
It's disappointing.
The papers were sticking to his blood.
Wesley.
Wesley shoot him? Is that what he was saying? Oh, brother, don't you dare. Oh! Got him. Ugh. All the blood is getting to me. That was good of him to block that shot.
What about Nobu?
Let him burn.
Man, Nobu was one heck of a fighter, though.
Come on, Matt. I need to talk to you, Matt.
They always try to go to Matt's when they're drunk. And Matt is just doing some big things.
Are you okay in there? Matt!
Is he gonna see him wounded? Oh, this could be interesting.
I heard a crash. Not the fun, sexy time kind, but
Please.
I've fallen and I can't get up variety. Matt?
Oh god, is Foggy gonna find out? I'm scared. There's also nothing like this to sober you up, too. Oh my god.
Where's Matt? What'd you do to him?
That is Matt, silly goose. Sorry, I don't know why I called him a silly goose in this instance. Help him, Foggy. It is Matt. No, don't call someone. Just help him somehow. Good, he hung up. The tension right now. Hurry, unmask him, please. There we go.
Matt?
Yep. Yep. Oh my gosh. Ooh, what an exciting ending. Friends, thank you so much for watching Daredevil Season 1, Episode 9 with me. This show is just getting better and better, truly. Like, ever since Episode 7, I think, with the introduction of Stick, it has just gotten increasingly intense and just keeping me on the edge of the seat the whole time. I was really shocked to see that Nobu was the warrior himself. I mean, that was pretty cool that he could fight like that. Like, that was a cool fighting sequence to see. And then Fisk fought him, and it was really unfortunate that we got so beat up by Nobu before that, because I feel like we would have done better if we didn't have like 10 million slashes on us. And then at the very end, of course, Foggy discovers the masked man is Matt. And I really wonder how they're gonna deal with that. I wonder if they're still gonna keep it a secret from Karen, because like that could be difficult to sort of manage. I could see them either trying to do that or just sharing with Karen too, because like Karen is very pro Masked Man, so it might be okay, but it's also dangerous too that they know. I feel like they're also probably going to tell him to stop because he's really beat up now and he's just putting himself in more danger. I'm super looking forward to seeing what happens next. Again, thank you so much for watching with me. If you aren't already subscribed, I'd appreciate that, but until I see you in the next video, I hope you stay hydrated, stretch your legs, please don't get arrested, and I will see you then. Goodbye.